Hey, what is going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So it's been a little minute since I've done a little crazy Matrix talk video, because the energy has just been wild. I don't know, yeah, everything just felt really intense, really, the last couple of months. So yeah, just been trying to just grind myself down because there's a lot of shifts and a lot of things going on right about now. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about some stuff that I've been seeing in the last few months that's making where we're at in this whole experience, like with this, I don't know, this 3D Matrix realm, right? So anyway, moving on. Whatever comes out, comes out. So just go with it, innit? So it's getting more and more, is it evident? Is that the word? Evident that the 3D realm is kind of, should I say, coming to an end more and more, because everything in this realm, should I say, or this program is kind of limited. Like, how should I say it? Like, everything just seems to be on repeat at the moment. Like, have you noticed with the, well, for me personally, like with the films, like there's nothing new that's coming out, yeah? It's just all kind of based on previous films in a way, right? With no storyline. Everything is losing its kind of feeling and bland. Like, I literally just went to go and see something, and it's like watching the trailers, just using this as an example, even the actors, right, it feels like there's no life to them, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, obviously they get their script or whatever, and they just got to kind of run with it at this point, right? But there's nothing new that's actually coming to the work, should we say. So, and that's not just with the films, it's like with music. Everything has just kind of lost this feeling, or should we say positivity, should we say. Like, I don't know, like music, for instance. You've got a few, it's all a part of the script, right? But you've got a few good artists out there, right? But the majority of music that's being pushed is like low vibrational, right? Like, compared to old school music. Like I've said before in previous videos, music is like programming. So if you're listening to all this drill music continually, that's what you're gonna project into this 3D realm, right? So this 3D realm is just a projection of your inner world. So the last, I don't know, few months for me, I've just been going kind of like inward, and trying to be as present as possible. And there's been a lot of things coming up, should we say, emotion wise, yeah, just processing. It's like everything is just kind of coming to the surface, right, at this time. So yeah, I've just been trying to be in nature more, and just trying to be more one with myself and sit with myself, right? Because when healing, right, when uncomfortable feelings come up, they can be uncomfortable, right? So one of my strategies is to run from them, right? So I've been practicing, trying to meditate more, trying to do a lot of breath work, and grounding and being in nature more, to disconnect from this 3D realm, because yeah, it's just getting more and more evident that this 3D realm is coming to an end, its end. But the end is just a beginning, right? So I don't know, within the last 2 weeks, you've had this so-called plane crash, you've had this so-called war in Iran. Yeah, there's just a lot of distractions going on right about now. And even with the news, they're literally running out of ideas. So they're just starting drama to kind of keep people in a state of fear. But we're we've gone way past that. We've gone way past that. If you can't feel the subtle energies underneath, we've gone way past that, man. So yeah, it's coming more and more clear, like things are coming to light, that this 3D realm is finishing, right? So everything is just based on programming, and in this 3D realm, what I feel is we've come to a point where we're elevating, right? But the old programs, they're trying to keep these old programs going when we've kind of outgrew these old programs. So I don't know, like for instance, the school system, right? They've been teaching kids the same thing since I was in school. So I was talking to my son, and they're basically teaching him, I don't know, history. I'm not saying it depends. You've got to do your own research about history, but what they're teaching you is what they want you to know, basically, right? So, with that, so it's just programming once again, right? And everything, basically, what they're telling us is a lie, basically, and that's just coming to light, right? Like, say for instance, this is actually funny, this one, like vitamin D, right? Vitamin D is actually so important for the body, but in the system they tell people you've got to avoid the sun and da-da-da-da-da. No, it's not a good recommendation to stay in the sun getting roasted, yeah? But it's good to chill in the sun and absorb the vitamin D, right? Well, from the so-called sun anyway. Where's it going with that? So yeah, about the vitamin D. So it's funny because the sun's coming out in England now. It's like I'm seeing people, sometimes I see people with umbrellas and like trying to not get hit by the sun. I'm like, good, like raw. Like, yeah, like the programming is just wild, isn't it? So yeah, the history, like that's outdated, the music's outdated, and even like this, say for instance going shopping, right? Like the prices of everything is just, it's just insane. Like I was just going around the shop, just getting some bits and pieces, and the price of everything is like literally insane, and it's not even like they're doing it gradually, yeah, they're doing it like in your face kind of thing, right? So it's like I was walking down the aisle, and then back in the day, not even back in the day, there's this chocolate cake that I like, right? So I don't know, it wasn't even that long ago. So before, a couple months ago or whatever, before it used to be £2, right? Just using this as an example, £2, and then another couple months ago it went up to like £3.50, right? And then I walked past it today, and it was like, oh yeah, the same cake, yeah, is £5, and it's like, where are they getting these accusations from about raising the prices to this ridiculous level? It's because they're trying to get every drop out of everybody, yeah, and keep people in this kind of, should we say, this fearful state about money, right? Because money's not a bad thing, right? But they're using it as a form of control. So this is where you're seeing all this contactless and all this stuff come in play, yeah? Because it's all a form of control, right? And then I see something on is that Insta, yeah, about there's this new city in America that's being made, yeah, and there's no cars, right? And it's like, okay, so when people move into this so-called city, right, there's no way out, yeah? Like if something was to happen, yeah, you've got to wait on public transport. So I thought that was interesting. And the 15-minute cities and all this blah, blah, blah. So that's falling into place. And I think we're kind of seeing more of it in England as well, because they're narrowing the roads for everything, right? So it's taking people longer to get where they need to go and to get stuff done. So I find that interesting. It's like, yeah, I don't know, just being able to see things from the outside. It's like, yeah, it's just all a form of control, and it's people are fed up. Like people are fed up, but people are still going along with it. So you just got to go along with it because it's a part of the journey, and wherever you're at is where you're meant to be at, right? But it's like more and more people are getting fed up. People are exhausted, like doing this 9 to 5 shit on the grind, and you end up losing yourself. Well, this is what I'm just observing. End up losing yourself trying to chase the bag, and it's like, yeah, man, your health, your mental, physical, and emotional health is more important than a job and just getting numbers, right? Because numbers, they never end. So if you're chasing like money, then that's just going to be an ongoing thing. And with money, it's not really about how much you have. Obviously you need to have money to function in this 3D realm, but there becomes a time where it becomes greed. So it's like, where do you draw the line? Like, I guess it's insecurity about wanting more, or feeling lack, a form of lack, right? But the universe is abundant, so what you need will be provided for, right? It sounds so weird, but it's about trusting it. When you trust, that everything will work out for your highest good, and is working for your highest good, right? It puts you more at ease, if that makes sense. But it depends. If you're kind of stuck in the rat race, and it's designed to keep you stuck in it, no matter, like. And another thing that I've seen, the more there was a time where I had more, and then the time I would have more, I would spend out more, if that makes sense. So it's still an ongoing cycle, right? And it's the same thing with like having more. You have to spend out more, or you get taxed more, right? So it's like, all right, cool. So you're basically still not able to kind of escape escape the matrix in a way, right? So yeah, I find that interesting. So yeah, they're literally just trying to squeeze squeeze every drop out of people, and it's not like, you don't understand how important your time is. Yeah, like your time is something that is so precious, and you never get it back, right? So yeah, it's about being mindful where you're putting your time, because the system will have you doing everything but be with yourself and find out who you really are, which is, yeah, everyone's journey is different, but how can you be functioning and doing certain things if you don't know who you are, if that makes sense? I don't know. My journey is different, because my journey is an inward journey, right? And some people's journeys are external, so I don't know. The only way to find like happiness and peace is from kind of going within, because it's like, I don't know, like younger, I was interested in material things and stuff like that, but that brings temporary happiness. And it's like, once you get what you want, you just move on to the next thing. And it's like consumerism, and it's like, if you keep doing that, you're just, I don't know, just chasing something that you'll never obtain in the way, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know, man, this system is just, I don't know, everything just feels weird, everything just feels really intense right now. The energy is just mad. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes energy-wise. And I think that we're doing a lot of integrating at this time as well. But yeah, it's been rough. Yeah, it's been rough, man. And just kind of just riding the wave of yeah, just going with the flow, instead of trying to resist. Yeah, instead of trying to resist, trying to go with it, because yeah, when you're resisting life, you're not growing, if that makes sense. You're staying stuck and not staying out of your comfort, and staying in your comfort zone when you need to kind of step out of that. So yeah, it can be challenging at times, stepping outside your comfort zone, and that could be even sitting with yourself, like being present and observing like what is coming up for you, and trying to identify your triggers, and trying to just basically understand who you are as a person, you know, because I think what we've been trying to do is, yes, we're social creatures, right? But sometimes it's about stepping outside of that, you know, and not following the crowd, because the only way to kind of really discover yourself and find out who you are is in isolation. So yeah, the universe has just kind of been isolating me the last couple months. And it's tough when you're isolated, because you've got to sit and process and work through whatever comes up, right? So yeah, that's been coming up recently, so that's been interesting. But yeah, everyone that I've been speaking to, they're exhausted. The dreams have been mad recently, like yeah, so that's been interesting. The dreams, what's been coming up in the dreams. What else? And yeah, opportunities and things will just come to. Obviously, you've got to step up, like put yourself out there. But literally, opportunities and things will literally come your way if you're open to it. And also, what I've been trying to do, yeah, challenge my negative thoughts as well. There's been a lot of, I don't know, man. What's the word? What's the bloody word? I don't even know the word. Oh, that's the word. Intrusive thoughts. Like, yeah, a lot of intrusive thoughts. So it's been challenging that, which has been interesting. Yeah, that's been interesting. And what else has been popping? Yeah, breath work. I need to start writing more. That's something that I need to start doing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's just been, I don't know, the energy right now, I don't know, because in the cities is just, yeah, it's a lot, man. Like, especially London, like, Jesus, this place will literally wear you to the bone. Like, it's so fast, and everyone's like in the rat race, yeah, once again, and it's literally wearing people out, man. It's wearing people out, like, and it's noticeable. It's real noticeable, man. It's like, I remember being in school, and when you see when you're playing football, or I don't know, you go on a school trip and you see people, like kids from other areas. It's like, dude, man, when you see kids from the countryside to how London is, it's like, dude, man, like, they're more chilled out, and we're like more grown, younger, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's really weird, but that's just how the city is, and it's just so unnatural. So yeah, trying to be going natural as possible and trying to spend more time in nature and stuff, because we're not meant to be functioning like this. This is so wrong. Like what is going on and what's taking place. But everything is coming to light. Yeah, everything's coming to light, and things are shifting. But we are in a totally different realm than what we used to be. Like, people think, oh yeah, like 2020 was like, imagine 5 years ago. It's like half a decade ago, and people are still kind of going on like we've kind of gone back to normal since then, but we really haven't. Like, we're in a totally different realm. But all the distractions will make you not even notice the subtle shifts and changes that's taking place. But yeah, I might do, yeah, I don't know, I'm just quickly going into the shop. So yeah, I don't know how much battery I got, but I might do a part 2 to this, just to see what comes up. Because it's just interesting to see how things are shifting and changing. and we got to just kind of go with the flow, really. But yeah, anyway, gang, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon. Yeah, I might do a part two. We'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, I'll hit you guys up.